Hello everybody, this is Appalachian Navy. I'm here with Wayne from Deep River Farm, and we are here in Yancey County along the Swiatocho River on 19W. We've been this morning, so far we've stopped at Bald Creek and B-Log and dropped off some propane and some buddy heaters, talked to some people. What's your opinion, what you're seeing there, Wayne?
Not a whole lot of improvement, bud. Pretty much same stuff all the way back to October. Debris still piled everywhere. Debris in the river, cars in the river. There's not a lot of progress right now.
There's a house,
there's a
foundation right there.
I just noticed that. I've been by here a few times and just noticed that just a few minutes ago that we got somebody's home was completely taken away right there, and right up the hill from it, it looks like they may have had a storage building, a block building that's wiped out, and
that's what that storage building is. That's probably a good 40, 50 feet above the river right now.
Well, judging from the debris and stuff that's up on these banks and stuff, I would say that we're looking at least 35, 40 feet of water come through here, based on the elevation of the river down here,
and 200 or 300 foot wide.
Every bit of it. I mean, I ain't so sure. There's a lot of places looking up through there, it ain't 100 yards wide. Maybe more, maybe 200 up there at the bend. I tell you, the ball has been dropped, to be honest with you. It's like the people's had their back against the wall. They freezing to death, and they not getting any help except through the churches and people that's donating through these relief centers and through the churches.
Yeah, like I was telling Wayne a minute ago, we just left B-Log. That for about the first, Colton at Red Hill is the one that connected me with B-Log, and for about the first month, she never needed anything. I kept texting and messaging her, what do you need? You need anything? I got this, I got that. And she had plenty, she didn't need anything. And but the last month and a half, it's I've been coming up here every week because the resources are getting slim.
Yep.
Not only that, but the number of people that are bringing the resources are dwindling. There's not as many people making these runs like we're doing. It's tiring, I'll tell you that. Sometimes I just go home and pass out, but
I'm exhausted. When you're burning the candle at both ends, we both work full-time jobs and work on the Operation Mountain Relief and stuff as time permits after work at night, and trying to get the word out to get support up here for these folks, because it's not coming from anywhere else. And the folks out there that's donating, it's thoroughly appreciated. And
it is.
Folks have no idea how big this network is, how big this has grown, and how many lives they've saved. Thousands. I have a lot of people send me a comment about, well, why don't they open the churches and their buildings and things for people in the cold? And the churches that are doing things, let's put it this way, the churches that are doing things are fully stocked to the gills with supplies, and they have nowhere to put anybody. So you might want to check with these churches that's not doing anything to see if they've got room or a facility they can house some. But just take for example Bethel. They couldn't put 10 people there and feed them and house them because they don't have room, because they're too busy saving thousands with the supplies and things that they have there, and there's just nowhere to put anything. It's just the supplies come in, the people's been so gracious to donate to the relief.
And especially like in this area, a lot of the churches that are still here, and even places like B-Log, they don't have power, and a lot of the homes don't have power because there's power on the lines right here. We got a brand new, there's a brand new power pole been run down through here, but they won't turn the power on to a building or your home until you pass an electrical inspection. And if you've been flooded, you got to change out all your electrical devices, all your outlets, light switches, I'm not sure about wiring.
And then if you get to a certain point, a percentage of your facility, you got to bring it totally up to the new state code.
If you were grandfathered in on an old standard, then you probably have to upgrade to a new before they'll turn the power back on.
Yeah, that's new breaker boxes and everything.
Yep.
Ground faults and the whole 9 yards.
So that's money,
big money,
resources, time. So there's power here, you just can't use it.
Yeah, that's the case in a lot of cases. That's the case, and a lot of these churches that are not doing anything now have just simply ran out of resources.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're in a community like this, there's not a whole lot of work out here unless you travel. And a lot of these folks lost their cars, they lost their houses. Therefore, the offerings at the church are very, very low because people don't have anything to give. So they're just surviving right now. That's just how it needs to be put. They're just surviving.
And if it wasn't for all the donations from all the churches through Deep River Farm and Midway and Central Global and the other churches involved, Bethel, we would be out of supplies and resources, and we wouldn't be doing what we're doing because it's coming from y'all. So, we'd already be out of business.
Well, we're getting it from there's a network of about 21 churches that's been involved in this, and then of course we've got all these viewers are sending stuff to the churches and to these registries now, and without that support, like B-Log, they were about out of food.
Yep.
And she just told us a little bit ago they was getting 200 packages a day after it hit the registry and the airways of YouTube, and now people are happier. They've got food, they've got more protein, they're able to wash their clothes, to take do different things that they had run out of supplies on, and without the donations this wouldn't be possible.
And Colton's running really low on supplies too, and we've got him a registry, so I don't know if that's the status, if it's gone live, and if he's getting anything yet. We're going to hopefully talk to him here shortly. So I thank everybody for what you've done. Please continue to pray for us and send your support, and have a nice day.
Thank you.